I used this scene to test some new options for circle and lasso in my custom build of Blender. I compared it to the X-Ray Selection Tools add-on to see where my performance was. There are 64 monkey head primitives that have been subdivided in edit mode a few times until we reached a combined vertex count of 500,000. A level 1 subdivision modifier gets us to 2 million. Keep an eye on the RAM usage. I'll start with my build using circle to select any object it touches. With the add-on, this is a slideshow. It does a lot of extra work when the circle touches an object's bounding box. If you look at the RAM usage once it's finally done, it goes up quite a bit. My build takes advantage of OpenGL Select to filter out things that don't need to be looked at. I'll use Box now to select any objects that are fully inside. Whether it's my build or the add-on, it will do a bounds check to save time. But what if you actually need to filter objects that aren't fully inside the box? Not a problem with my build, and the RAM usage is low, a few kilobytes. With the add-on, we'll be waiting a while and lose over 50 megabytes of RAM. Using OpenGL Select allows me to turn off Select Through in object mode whenever I want. Disabling Select Through is slower, but it's better than not having it if you happen to need it. The bounds check will give you a good idea how long that takes for this many objects. Let's go a little further. Everybody gets a level 3 subdivision. This will take about 15 seconds to finish. While we're waiting, think about making a feature request for my build. Maybe I can do it. Okay, here we are, 32 million verts and 5 gigs of RAM. Blender's at the edge of usability for my system now. It struggles to rotate the camera. My build can still select things relatively well, and the RAM isn't changing much. Drawing the selection box takes longer than the selection itself. I wouldn't recommend circle select in these conditions, but it's still usable. I made square select because it's faster, but it doesn't do much at these extremes. The extra calculations circle select needs compared to box aren't our main bottleneck. Let's trade the add-on just for fun. Not good. We've lost over a gigabyte of RAM from one selection pass. The latest version of my build will be available on Gumroad sometime next week when Blender 4.1 is officially released.